So you've got the card of waiting. So you're waiting for a relationship to come in, and there's a love coming in for you here. You've got the love card. This person that you are waiting for might be somebody who wears a uniform, somebody who is, it could be somebody that's involved in the armed services or military or a police force, something that they could, where they wear a uniform, or any profession where they wear a uniform. But you're very much in love with this person, and there looks like there was a reconciliation with this person. So you might have known them from the past, and they've come back into your life again. You've also got displeasure. So there was something that was said, maybe people talking about things that were really upsetting. So you receive some sort of upsetting news as well. So going into the future, you've got important revelation coming to light, and absence. So you are missing this person, and there's some sort of important information that is coming your way that's going to change the way you look at things or the way you do things. So you've got the Temperance card. So you are in a phase of healing, of balance. Maybe you're looking after your body quite a bit. You're changing your diet. You're doing things differently. You're trying to find that balance in your life, and you're trying to find that healing. And it's it's a very calming energy. You're taking advice from people. You're listening to people, and it's a very it's a phase of your life that you're going through where you're revisiting all your concerns, and you're trying to find that answer, that balance in your life. And it's also a phase where you're being divinely guided. This is the card of Gabriel, and this usually is like important messages coming in for you. So be aware of that as well. So what's happening with you? You're in a really good position as far as your work goes. You're very financially independent, very practically minded, and you're earning quite well. You can see she's the Queen of Pentacles, which is a money card in the tarot, and a good job, a good stability, and in a position of authority. So you've got the Six of Rods over here, and it looks like there's some sort of reconciliation that is happening over here. Maybe you're celebrating also the fact that you've gotten such a good job, but it looks like there's a very good relationship over here, and this looks like maybe you've met somebody in a work situation, and you're very they're paying a lot of attention to you, and you're very happy having met this person. And it looks like it's somebody that you've met through the work situation. You'll seem to be on equal footing over there, and you'll seem to be getting along pretty well. So what's happened in the past? You've got the King of Cups over here. So it looks like there has been somebody in the past here that's been very emotionally supportive of you. It could be a water sign person, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, somebody that you've been taking advice from, or it could be that you've been getting some sort of counseling in order for you to deal with situations. But all in all, this person is very emotionally supportive and somebody that you can rely on. They have your best interests at heart. You've got the King of Staves over here as well. So this could be the new interest that has come in for you. This person is in authority, a person of, gets things done, who is very much in charge, and maybe a superior, somebody that, you look up to for inspiration, and, you're very taken with this person. So what's in your mind? You want a relationship that is where you're an equal in that relationship, and this has been playing on your mind. So maybe this King of Staves has come in, and you can almost see the same person here. So you want to start something that's stable, and you want to start doing things with this person. You want to begin projects with this person, or you want to work with this person and improve your lot in life by working together with this person. So you want that happiness, but you want it on an equal footing. Now, you've got the Four of Cups over here. So, the Four of Cups is usually a card of being discontent. So maybe there have been offers that have been made to you, and, you're not very, very happy with it. If you start this relationship, you need to actually open up the channels of communication over here. Maybe make sure that you're saying exactly how you feel about any kind of situation, because you don't want to reach a point where both of you are doing different things, and you are not, there looks like there's a cup here, so there's emotional fulfillment here, but people are looking in different directions. So, having different goals in life, both these couples, both people in this have different visions or different ideals, and this could end up causing a breakdown in the relationship. So a real need in the future, if you've started this relationship here, to make sure that you are communicating how you feel and what you want, so that you'll share common goals here. So all in all, this relationship is a pretty good one. This person is very supportive. It's a 4 card, so it's a very stable relationship, and it seems like you feel very supported by this person as well. So you've got the 2 going around. Maybe what people see is that you are equally matched, and that in the relationship. Maybe sometimes both of you can be a bit stubborn. So maybe this is a card of being stubborn. And also it looks like there's some sort of decision that needs to be made, and you haven't, both of you haven't come to you haven't made a decision yet about what you want to do next. So maybe this is why this relationship can end up, it can end up going the wrong way, because, you need to make a decision, and you'll have to be going in the, together in the right path, in the right direction. So you'll need to be going together forward in the right direction. So you'll need to discuss what your goals are, and make a decision, so that you are not stubborn, and there might be compromise that needs to be made here. So it looks like if you don't make a compromise, then you end up drifting apart. So it looks like if there's any kind of arguments, you'll need to come to a decision about what to do next and make a compromise. So what you fear that you're being restricted. Gemini is a sign that really worries about their freedom. So you are afraid that whatever this relationship is going to be very restricting, and maybe that's the thing that is worrying you. So you've got the Page of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords over here. So the Page of Swords, you might be dealing with somebody in your arena that is causing a lot of problems. So somebody going around saying things, stirring up problems, stirring up, gossip, information. So somebody around you not very, very supportive, and not really looking out for your best interests. So make sure you are very careful about who you trust and who you divulge information to. Even if it's somebody that you're very close to, it might not be the best thing to do. This person goes around and they're sneaky. They might be spying, carrying tales. So just watch out for that. There could be somebody like that around you. You yourself are really focused on your work, and you are trying to get that money going, and you are trying to put all your efforts and energy into the work front. And you've got the 8 of Swords over here. You might be feeling a little bit restricted as well by that relationship. Maybe you do want your freedom a lot. Maybe you feel, in a sense that the relationship is a bit stifling. You want to do things. You can see this man's holding this woman. So maybe you feel like this relationship is can be a bit of a stumbling block, because if you have to spend too much time, you want to focus on your work, but if you have to spend time in the relationship, you might feel like this person is preventing you from moving forward. So again, you need to open up channels of communication, because you want, by communicating how you feel, then you can get rid of that feeling of being restricted, or feeling as though this person is dominating you, because there doesn't seem to be any cards where they're dominating. They just seem to be very, very supportive, rather than being very dominating. But you don't want the relationship to turn into something that's where the other person is jealous because you haven't divulged what you're doing. So you need to discuss and be very, very open up the channels of communication, and make sure that you're very upfront at what you want out of the relationship. This communication, it seems even here, is breaking down, because neither of you are talking about how you are feeling. So there really is a need to communicate and open up how you feel in order for this relationship to be a successful one. But all in all, you are focused on your work, and if you're worried about your freedom, make sure that you are telling this person that you do enjoy the relationship, but you do want a little bit more freedom to do as you please. So you never know what that could bring. That could bring in a lot more happiness when you're upfront and open. So you've got the Knight of Gabriel over here that says, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. So being confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. And it looks like, this particular relationship is going to cause a lot of movement, a lot of energy coming into this. And, it's going to, there's something coming up that's going to mean that you're going to have to take action. This card could also talk about travel with the Knight of Gabriel, so you could be doing a lot of traveling as well with your work. and maybe the relationship feels a bit restricting because because if you have to travel a lot, maybe that stirs up different kinds of issues. And maybe you need to actually open channels of communication with your partner in order for them to feel confident that you're not running away from them when you go traveling for your work, but rather it's something that needs to be done. You've got the page of Michael over here. Says truthful, perspective, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents. So there is some news coming in for you, and it's something to do with the legal nature. Make sure that you are looking at contracts or reading fine print very carefully. So you are moving into a place where you're signing new contracts as well. So this could be a new job, or it could be something with the legalities. Maybe in your doesn't look like it's to do with the relationship as such, but there's something that you will be looking or reviewing legal papers. So make sure you're looking through them very carefully. And then you've got the page of Gabriel, which says, follow your passion. You are ready for a challenge, opportunities, and excitement and adventure. So it looks like there are opportunities for travel coming up for you. And maybe this is the reason why you're feeling a bit restricted with this Eight of Swords, because it seems like your work is going to be opening up the doors for travel. So it looks like, with this page of swords, it also looks like there is legalities as well. So the swords also talks about legalities. But, and you've got the page of Michael over here, which is also the page of swords. So some sort of legalities or legal news coming in for you, important information coming in for you. But it looks like there will be some travel, because you've got the page of Gabriel and the Knight of Gabriel as well. So your job seems like it's going to be opening up the arena for travel, international travel. And this might make you feel a little restricted. So you do need to communicate this with if you want this relationship to continue, you need to come to terms with that. And your partner needs to come to terms with the fact that, you are not going to be tied to one particular position, but you're actually going to be doing a lot of travel. And you will need that freedom to travel as well. So you do need to communicate these ideas very clearly to this person. But all in all, in your work life, it looks like, there might be some travel involving your job. And that might in itself put some pressure on the relationship. And that can be resolved by actually speaking and talking to your partner and communicating this to them and seeing what happens.